What's going on, guys? Bet Records back with another NFL video. Going to be looking at the divisional round this week here. This upcoming weekend, got some games on Saturday and Sunday. Looks like 2 for each here. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you're doing that down below. We did our playoff brackets last week, myself and Cole. Gave you guys a sneak peek of that. We did fairly well. Giants did give us that upset that we were kind of leaning towards against the Vikings last week, and I did guess the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence to go ahead and advance this divisional round as well. If you guys are interested in any sports betting, we've been killing it on the Discord. Killed it last week for NFL as well. We went 3 for 3 on this first one here. Suck Up, the Prize Picks did give us a non-participant for him, so that was 2-0-1 essentially with that push there for Suck Up. And then we did cash on this bigger one on Thrive Fantasy as well. A newer kind of site out there for some great prop betting. If you guys aren't on Thrive Fantasy, definitely take a look at them as well. Got some great promos rolling on for new members as this playoff kind of section continues for the NFL here. But hit all of them there. We've been doing great in NFL as well. Went 3 for 3 as well a couple days ago on there, and we were 2 for 1 yesterday as well on the premium. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure to check out the link below in the description here. But without further ado, let's dive right into this NFL slate here. Starting with the furthest game on our left here, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Chiefs, a 3:30 Eastern time game on Saturday here coming up. Got an over-under of 53, which is one of the larger ones I've seen this season. I don't mind the over here. I'm not going to lie, just because the Chiefs defense is nothing to super brag about, if I'm being honest, right? But, when it comes to the game time here, I'm thinking the Chiefs overall. Patrick Mahomes definitely has to take it in Arrowhead. I love what Trevor Lawrence did in the last game. He had 4 interceptions in the first half, 4 touchdown passes in the second. So definitely a great comeback game for him. We did hit over on his fantasy prop as well for last week for betting wise. Nonetheless, here we got a -8.5 spread for the Chiefs, meaning they have to win by at least a touchdown and a field goal, if not a touchdown and 2 points there. But I think I'm going to stay away from the spread on this one. I think it should be a little bit closer than that. Maybe Jacksonville, check that line if they get +9 or +10 even as that Saturday comes closer to us as well. Might be something to definitely look into there, but I'm going to definitely take the Chiefs overall spread. I'm gonna lean maybe Jacksonville against the spread here for that one. Next matchup here, just flying right along, only a couple games, unfortunately, as we kind of come towards the end of the season, but we got the number 1 seeded Eagles, who had the bye week last week, playing against the Giants at home there. I think the Eagles are just going to take it to them. Giants and Daniel Jones had his best game against the Vikings. No surprise there with one of the worst defenses in the NFL in the Vikings. But playing against this Eagles defense, they're going to have a tough time. They're going to have a lot more on the groundwork offensively for the Eagles. Giants will have to kind of play that, make sure they're on that run game come Saturday here, and making sure they're prepared for not only that, but Jalen Hurts as well. As we all know, he's a more mobile quarterback. Had some injury concerns with his shoulder last couple of weeks, did play week 18 though, however, did just fine. And again, with this extra week in there, I think the Eagles will take this one pretty easily. I think that they can hit that -7.5 spread as well. I think they win it by at least a touchdown there. Giants defense, nothing to go screaming for. Gonna be interesting to see where we end up for props there. I know I hit some Giants overs for receiving yards as well as receptions, so definitely be keeping in touch with us on here, Discord, Instagram, wherever. Might be putting a Prize Picks video out. We'll kind of see what happens here this week. But we're definitely taking Eagles overall, and I think the spread for them is good as well in this one. Moving right along to the Sunday games here, we got the Bengals at the Bills. This is going to be one of my favorite games this week. This is going to be the closest one of the week as well. I think Bills -5.5 is a pretty big stretch. I think maybe someone wins it by field goal end of the game. So Bengals +5.5. Make sure you're checking that line. If it moves at all, Bengals +6, +7. I don't know if it moves much further just because both teams are great. It is going to be in Buffalo, as we all know, as the Bills have the higher seed there, playing in Orchard Park, as it does say there. I have to take the Bengals. I want to take the Bills. I did in my playoff bracket. I have the Bills going to the Super Bowl as well. But in this one, after seeing what happened last week, even Bills almost lost it against Miami. I think I just have to I have to take the Bengals in this one, really. They got the better offense, and I hate to even say they got the better offense. Both sides of the ball has been great. Bengals, number one thing the Bengals do have over the Bills is that running game with Joe Mixon. As long as they can get some holes for Mixon in this one, that should definitely be their advantage that they're going to want to stick to. As long as they can keep that run game going there. Then start to look towards Jamaar, Chase, and Higgins as well, who both had great games as well last week. So I'm going to be taking the Bengals overall, and I will definitely be taking plus their points as well in this one. Thinking it's going to be a close matchup nonetheless in New York here at the Bills home stadium. Final game here on the Sunday slate, we got the Cowboys at the 49ers here, over under 46 points. I don't know what to think about that. I'm not touching the points on this one. Both teams have, top 5, top 7 defenses in the league. 49ers, I definitely think are going to be able to take this one easily. However, we did see Dak in his best game, I think, this season. I think it's he had the most pass completions, 11 or 12 for a playoff game last week as well, Dak did. So definitely he's been improving. He didn't throw an interception last week when, the past 5, 6, 7, 8 games. I believe he's thrown at least for 2 or more in those regular season games. But nonetheless, here we're playing in California at the 49ers home stadium. I know we got Brock Purdy up there, but dude's just killing it. I don't know if it's the great offense scheme, but nonetheless, he threw for another 3 touchdown passes again last week. He's gotten over 2.5 touchdown passes in every single game he started this week. So I'm going to keep rolling with them. I'm taking the 49ers overall, and I will take them minus that 4-point spread as well. If this gets closer to 3, if we got a -3 spread, I'm definitely slapping that one. -4, there could possibly be a field goal at the end of the game, but I think with McCaffrey, Debo, all the weapons they have on the defensive side of the ball as well for the 49ers, I think they should be able to get this one done on Sunday night as well. So that's kind of it for this one due to the limited slate. Again, if you guys are interested in more betting and player props for not only NFL, but NBA as well, definitely check that link down below. We got free picks, at least 1, if not 2 every single day as well. So definitely take advantage of that. Thanks again for tuning in as always. Go ahead and drop a like on the video if you've made it this far. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.